Welcome to this edition of Dare to Dream. I'm your host, Iguma Gabriel, and we are coming to you from the Wizards Media Auditorium in Ntinda. This show is brought to you by ILO with support from European Union. Dare to Dream is a program that brings to you young entrepreneurs, their journey of starting and improving their businesses. Today, we bring you Joyce Kyalema, the CEO of Josmark International Uganda Limited. Her company adds value to pumpkins. Watch this story and learn more about her company.
With a background in agriculture, 30-year-old Joyce Kyalema finds her way around benefiting from pumpkin growing.
I first got this idea from a boy who was selling these seeds on the street. He sold them to many people who knew what they were and the health benefits of these pumpkin seeds. So I also, since I love pumpkins, I also decided to go in for pumpkin to see. I googled to see how many products we can get out of a pumpkin. When I found out the products, and that is when ILO called for proposals for innovative projects.
With the business name Pumpkin Value Addition Enterprise, Joyce Kyalema, who kicked off her business by training women and youth in pumpkin growing, has seen this story change.
I started with 200,000. First of all, we first bought the pumpkins because by that time we didn't have enough pumpkins, so we bought the pumpkins from other farmers who had, and we also bought saucepans.
Many people start businesses with the aim of making enough money for their subsistence. However, Joyce is a notch above the rest. Her business aims to improve the lives of those around her.
Ekibiina kino okutwaliza awamu kituyambye nnyo ffe ng'abakyala, kubanga tubadde tulima ensujju mu maka gaffe, naye ng'ensujju zino tuzirya buli mmere na kuziwa kale ku bisolo ebisobola okuba nga bizirya. Naye njagala okwebaza ennyo okusinga maneja waffe eyatujjamu n'atuleetamu ekintu kino eky'ensujju, kale n'atubuulira n'atusomesa emigaso egiri mu nsujju, naffe ne tulaba nga kituufu gisaanidde, ne tutandika okukola mpola. Kale emyaka ng'ebiri egiyise emabega nga tukitambuza, ne tutandika ozirima okusinga luli bwe twali tuzirima, kuli twali twerimira ekikolo kimu bibiri, ne kati ne tutandika okulima ensujju zino nga twagala okuba nti tufunamu akasente, kubanga yali amaze otubuulira biki ebisobola okuba nga biva mu nsujju buno. Kati bwe bumala okukala obuntu tusobola okubusekula ne tubujjamu pawuda agenda kale ng'obadde ofumbye envanga ezo nosobola okuyiwamu ensaano mu nva muli n'oba ng'olya. Ekirala tubwanika ne bukala ne tubusiika ate ne tubukolamu kaawa gwe tunywa ku caayi. Ekirala tubukolamu kale nga tweyongedde erimu nga kale tugambe emityana, kubano tusobola bikolerawo ne muvaamu kale bagi yangu oyo oba emigaati ng'egyo era bivaamu ebintu.
Being a youth with a big idea of adding value to pumpkin, Joyce had a vision of expanding her business, and ILO paved the way for this.
We make ginger tea spice, we make pumpkin peanut butter, we make pumpkin powder, which is used to make soup, pumpkin soup. You can use it to bake bread, cakes. We also make pumpkin seeds. We roast them. We also make pumpkin seeds powder, which you can put on tea and drink. For the wine, we are targeting people who take alcohol but want to drink with a purpose, to get the health benefit while enjoying the wine. For the juice, we are targeting the whole family, and for the powder, we are mostly targeting the children because it can be used as porridge for kids.
Just like any other business, Joyce has had some hiccups in her business.
Now we are doing this manually. If we had machines to make all these products, it would have been easy and would produce more. Right now we have only one solar dryer. If we had like 10 solar dryers, we would be producing every day. And now it takes like 3 days to dry up.
Despite these challenges, Pumpkin Value Addition Enterprises has moved from just helping women to giving them hope.
Naffe ne tugenda maaso n'okuzirima era bwe tuba tuzirimye ensujju zino tuzireeta wano ne tuzitundira mu gurupu wano, manager waffe n'azitugulako ate ne twekolamu omulimo ffe kennyini ne tukola ate nga tusasulibwa.
Yeah, we are planning to put a processing plant here whereby all these women will be working, and we are going to build other solar dryers whereby each one of them brings in her pumpkins. After processing them, they bring here, they dry them, then they will increase on their incomes.
Wow, it's actually true that you can get more than one product from pumpkins. Joyce, thank you very much for the work that you do. It's very interesting to watch what you're doing, especially with women. I'm seated here with a group of young people. Some are aspiring entrepreneurs and others already have their businesses. But because you have stood out in your field, you've gone to the next level, these young people would like to learn how to grow their businesses to the next level. So let's take a couple of answers from you. First, I noticed that you deal mainly with women. Why?
I just want to empower other women around. I'm going to empower women in the whole Uganda because I want to start empowering women in certain districts. Right now, doing it in Mityana, Mubende, and I'm starting in Jinja.
Okay.
This year,
and how do you choose which women can be a part of your program, can be a part of your enterprise?
All the women, the educated and non-educated. But I started with the uneducated.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Which is your best-selling product?
Pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds?
Yes.
Okay. What do you attribute it to? Why do people love the pumpkin seeds?
They are very good for men in boosting their manpower because they've got a lot of zinc.
I will not ask you for evidence on that. Okay. Let's take questions from the people in the audience. Who will ask the first question?
I was seeing in your documentation, you are talking about machines, what have you. So, do you know where you're going? Do you know your destination? And two, the people you employ, do you give them any form of training? Thank you very much.
Yes. Right now, I want to be the leading with the leading company that makes pumpkin products around the world. That's
around
my
the
goal.
world.
Yes.
Okay.
And secondly,
is that why it's called International
Yes.
Uganda Limited? All right.
And these women, I train them. I train them in bookkeeping because they didn't go to school. They have to save their money that they are getting. I train them in entrepreneurship skills. I also train them in modern farming methods.
Do you do this alone? The training and equipping of the women?
I'm doing it with ILO.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's take another question.
Thank you, Joyce. Tim Lutwama from Kibo Foundation. How did your father take it when you decided to leave Sam and Son's garage to go and start what you're doing currently? Second question is, what drives you? What inspires you to keep doing what you're doing? Thank you.
First of all, I left my daddy's place because all along I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And since he has been a farmer, and we were going with him to the farm, so I enjoyed the farming. And secondly, what keeps me going are the customers of my products. When someone takes a certain product and he tells me or she tells me your product is good, that one keeps me going. Yeah.
All right. Your workforce, how do you ensure that they are very productive?
The products.
No, the people that you work with, how do you make sure that they're productive, that actually they don't come and just waste time at the workplace?
Right now, at the moment, I have to be around to make sure everything is quality. Yes.
Okay, let's take another question.
Thank you, Joyce. That's a great work that you're doing. I'm wondering, what is the expiry date for your products? Because I suppose pumpkins as such, they are plants, and
they seem very perishable.
A pumpkin, if it's raw, it can take like 8 months to go bad.
8 months?
8 months.
Okay.
If you look after it well, you put it in a good place, it can take 8 months. So after drying it, you can just know it can take more than a year.
Thank you very much. I am Okero James. Joyce, apart from encouraging your customers to drink with a purpose, what other marketing strategies have you put in place as an entrepreneur to see to it that your product actually goes international?
First of all, my product has got a lot of benefits. Secondly, I've packaged, as you see, the packaging is at least international.
Have you tried to sell outside Uganda?
Yes.
Where?
Whenever I go to workshops, I go with my products, and they've been selling out so well. I've sold to Rwanda, I've sold to Kenya, I've sold to Singapore.
Singapore?
Yes.
All right. Okay. ILO has a program that trains you to start and improve your business. And this is done by trainers. And surprisingly, these trainings are for free. So get in touch with ILO and know how you can become a part of these trainings. Let's hear from one of the trainers. He's called Tushabe Modern.
People and productivity. Business, to succeed, people are a very big element in business. But also, not every person that is important in business, they must be productive. So, how you make people productive, starting with you, because you are also a person, and again, the people you recruit, the staff, and the people around you will determine whether your business will succeed or not. Starting with you as a person, how do you work? Are you productive yourself in your business? That's why you call it busy, because entrepreneurs are very busy, and it is a business. So people who own the business are busy people. That's the business. And two, recruit right people. Forget about relatives. Forget about sons. If they are the right people, right. But if they are not the right people for you. Be productive. Make people who are productive. Recruit people who are very productive to make sure your business goes on. But also, you may have them there and they're productive, yes. But again, you have got to encourage them to be productive. You can do this by setting performance targets, by setting rewards for them after achieving, or also by motivating them in any way you could find. And then lastly, the people around us here in the community, just like Joyce did, Chalima, the people around you can be a very big resource in your business. And there are people around you. Maybe have limited resource. Can you use the people around you to be productive in a way that you can use them to give you a product, to give you raw materials, and your business become successful? And also don't forget that these are people, these are no machines. At times they get problems, But find a way how you resolve these problems. Find out how you resolve it in a way that you do not demotivate them, but motivate them. So when you look at this is a person really whom we can associate with, whom we can work with, and by doing that, you are marketing, you're getting customers, the reputation, the integrity, and most importantly, your business is succeeding.
All right. Thank you very much, Modern. After hearing that tip from Modern, I hope you are looking at your business and assessing whether the people that you have working for you are actually productive. We're going to go for a break. But during this break, get your smartphone, go to your computer, and like the page Dare to Dream on Facebook so that we can interact with you. Enjoy the break. Have you thought of creating a business but have failed to set it up? Or have you set up one that is still struggling? With the ILO and European Union on the Dare to Dream show, you are assured of finding business solutions from certified trainers and licensed master trainers to help build your business dream. This business information can also be got from different ILO resource manuals that have topics such as generate your business idea, start your business manual, marketing, people and productivity, costing, record keeping, and many others. Watch Dare to Dream to make your dreams come true. Welcome back from that break. This is Dare to Dream, and I'm your host, Iguma Gabriel. This show is brought to you by ILO with support from the European Union. And today we have Joyce. Joyce, tell us about, are there instances where you have conflicts with your workers? How do you resolve them?
Okay. Yes, like you can tell them to make products when you're not around. They won't move out well as you're around. So I've also got some challenges with human resource.
How exactly do you manage it? Because you can't be there all the time.
Yes.
So what do you do when you're away to make sure that they actually are churning out products?
Right now I have to be there.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Because since I'm starting, I don't want to lose so much money in packaging. You can tell someone to package a product. So if someone spoils like 10 tins, what can you do?
Okay. Let's take a question.
I'm Immaculate. So this is like beauty with a purpose. Women producing products that are beneficial to men. Is this exclusive to women?
No, I've got other products for women, which are made from pumpkins also.
Which ones? Do you have any of them there?
Yes.
Please show it to us.
Yeah, it's a product made from pumpkin leaves.
What is it?
Yeah, it's called a stimulant for women.
Oh, a stimulant. Right. So the women are not left out. Maybe now we'll get more questions from the women. All right, let's take another question.
I wanted to ask, your products depend mainly on dry season, and yet you are an international entrepreneur. So how are you going to meet this market? Because you have to be producing internationally. So I don't know which strategies you are putting down to see that you continue being productive. And then you said your products have a lot of benefits, okay, apart from being stimulants of women and men. I think you have to convince, like now on your wine, people just know that wine is just to be taken to feel airy and high. So I don't know which other function it has to attract other people who may not be looking at that specifically. Thank you.
All right. Yes, Joyce.
Yes. For the weather, I'm working on that. I want to buy some dehydrators, whereby they will be used with electricity. I will be drying with electricity. I'm still working on that. And for other products, I've got every product here. Works on children, works on men, and works on women, on everyone.
So the family is catered for.
Yes.
And then there's wine to get irate. I'm just using her words.
They've got a lot of benefits, whereby they prevent some cancers. They are boosters, brain boosters. They help in our immune system. They've got a lot of benefits.
How
If
does
you
a
can-
person know that this product has this benefit and this other one has this other benefit?
Since it's all a pumpkin, they are the same. They are the same.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Okay, let's take another question.
Now, you are saying that for production and what, you have to be there. You have to be there to make sure things are moving. So how do you get your products move, as in, how do you market your products, since you're always there making sure that things are moving on in the right order? So how do you make your things, your products move?
All right,
Another
thank you for that question.
is, that wine, what's the alcoholic percentage in the wine?
Okay, I've got some people who are marketing my products, and if you take this product, you're the one who markets it. You tell it to your friend, then that friend calls me, then the circle goes on growing. And the alcoholic content is 14%.
14%. Okay. In how many places do you have production sites?
I've got in Mitiana and Movende. Yes, now I'm working on Ginger.
So when you're in Muvende, what happens to production in Mitiana? Because I don't think you can be in two places at the same time.
Yes. If I'm in Movende, then in Mitiana we don't produce.
Oh, so when you're not in a location,
Yes.
there's no production going on there. Okay.
Because this is a product that is not made, it's not made every day. So we first get collections from around our members, the dried ones, then we make production at once.
Okay. All right. Now I get it. We have a contribution from one of the trainers. Let's go over to Simon.
I'm from Kabale, so I'm going to tell you this in good faith, as in form of a question or in a contribution. I'm looking at people and productivity. You need more people that can do the same work you do. Otherwise, in the case of anything, I'm not saying that you are gone away, but I'm saying in case of anything, your family is going to suffer altogether. So you need more people, the qualified people, and you need to, as much as possible, you include the community. Otherwise, the community can make you lose.
Okay. Thank you for that, Simon. Have you considered getting people who can do what you do, so that when you're not in a certain
I'm training
location?
them.
Oh, you're training them. You're still in the process of training.
Yes,
All right.
I'm
Let's take another
training them
question.
to do what I can do.
Okay. I have another lady in the front.
I would like to know, are you looking at making your products from other things, for example, like pawpaws or anything? Because I'm looking at limiting yourself to pumpkin. It can affect your production since you're targeting an international market.
Yes, I'm looking at other vegetables and fruits, but right now I wanted to first focus on the pumpkins, because there are a lot of products that can come out of a pumpkin.
Okay.
Yes.
How did you learn to get these products out of pumpkins?
Okay, I first knew about the pumpkin seeds, so I went on Googling to find out how many products can come out of a pumpkin. So I went on increasing one by one.
Oh, using your computer positively. All right. We have another question over here.
Just to take you back on the stimulants and the manpower thing. Do I take it like when I'm going to bed, or when do I take it, or I can just eat it anytime?
All right.
You can take it anytime you want. During day, when you're going to bed.
And side effects, I hear many people asking about side effects. This is not me asking.
No side effect. This is a natural thing. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm Nakaimba Sheila. Juice from the future. We saw you make juice, and juice doesn't take time. So how is your market for juice?
For the juice, I make it on order.
So how do people know that you actually have the juice?
Now, like when I go to, I didn't bring it here. When I go to some places, like workshops, exhibitions, that's when I take it.
Okay, yes, but the people who make orders, they meet you at the workshops? Is that the only place where they meet you?
You call. You give me a call.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Joyce, for giving us insights into your business. So that you can grow your business, you need some training. And we have a few trainers with us here today, but we'll go over to one called Otim. Otim will give us a tip as we end today's show.
So whether you are an entrepreneur running your business alone or you engage other people like Joyce, people are an important factor in a business. They say business is only as strong as the people engaged in it. In fact, that people are the strings that hold the business together, whether it's family, your clients, your suppliers, your employees. And an entrepreneur needs to master the art of managing relationships with these people while maintaining a high level of productivity. It's said that it's never been easy to start a business in this generation, but there's never been an easy moment than now, especially with access to technology. Take ICT, for example. With ICT, you can now keep in touch with your customers or your suppliers through voice calls or SMS. You can now use the internet like Joyce did to access more knowledge, more information that would help improve the skills and knowledge of your clients and improve their productivity. You can now be able to send money, pay for some of your supplies using mobile money. There surely has never been an easier moment than now to actually start a business. And I think that every young person that intends to start a business should be looking into how they can be able to grow the capacity of the people that they work with and how they can engage people more, but also how they can actually use technology to improve the productivity of the enterprises. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Otim, for that wonderful tip. And thank you, Joyce, and everybody that's in the Wizards Media Auditorium. You watching us at home, thank you for being a part of this show. But this discussion continues on Facebook. So like our page, Dare to Dream. Leave us a comment, ask a question, and some of these trainers and facilitators will be able to answer your question. This show is brought to you by ILO, but with support from European Union. I'm Iguma Gabriel. Until next time when we have another show, God bless you.